Welcome to the Ill Blur Matty 365 channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the channel, Brother Blur from the Midwest. Ooh. Welcome back, Legends community. It is Ill Blur Matty 365, and today I'm back with a new video. And today's new video is actually going to be on something that I came across that was really interesting, and it makes a lot of sense when it comes down to it. So we all know that there is a new DCU that's out officially called Gods and Monsters. But the one thing that we have not seen in Gods and Monsters so far when it comes to the universe is the next Batman actor for the upcoming movie, The Batman, the Brave and the Bold, when it comes to Warner Brothers and DC Studios. But it seems like James Gunn, the co-CEO, is running into an issue when it comes to Batman. And the issue that we're seeing, and I'm going to talk about the very first issue, is pretty much establishing another Batman in the DCU. All right, so we got Batman for the Elseworld universe, DCU. I'm going to just call it that. Then you got Batman for this Gods and Monsters universe. And the thing is that could be a problem is pretty much individuality. He wants the Batman for Matt Reeves known for what it is to be unique as Batman, but also when he's establishing the next Batman for this new DCU Gods and Monsters, he wants this Batman to have his own identity or individuality. And that could be a bit of a problem because now you're introducing another Batman, and some fans are going to be confused by that. Not saying all fans, but some, because they're like, wait, we already got Batman. We got Robert Pattinson playing Batman. But the thing is, he just has to figure out a unique angle to tackle with Batman. And it's not much of a problem because we haven't seen Robin in the Batman. And we know that with the Batman Brave and Bold, this will be not just Batman's movie, but also they're going to introduce Damian Wayne into the live DCU for the first time ever. So there is some differences so far. The Batman's more detective based. This one will be more of a superhero and sidekick type of movie when it goes on in theaters and stuff like that. But the problem is, how would these movies have their own individuality? And that is a big problem. Now, let's get into number two's issue when it comes to Batman. So James Gunn has actually confirmed something that is a bit surprising to me as a Batman fan. And the thing is, a lot of big name actors would like to portray Batman. Wow. You know what? That is a bit of a problem, right? I ain't got nothing against the big name actors or nothing like that. But there is going to be a problem with that. And let me just explain this too. Most of the time, in most cases, not all cases, all right, the villains get paid more when it comes to superhero movies, and the heroes don't get paid as much when it comes down to it. So, like, if James Gunn decides, hey, I would like a big name actor to actually play this role when it comes down to it, the problem is, would they be okay with their co-worker, right? That's in the same movie with them, playing a role that's polar opposite to them, and they're the villain and they're getting paid way more money. Would they be okay with that? Because that is a thing when it comes to superhero movies. The villains get bigger paychecks. So I honestly think that is a problem. Yes, I don't see nothing wrong with the big actors wanting to play Batman, but there's gonna have to be a sacrifice when it comes to that paycheck. Are y'all willing to have a different paycheck that may not make as much to play Batman for the Brave and the Bold movie? The next thing that James Gunn has also confirmed is he wants this Batman to be versatile for the Batman movie, The Brave and Bold. And honestly, I like the idea of, yes, let's get crime fighter Batman. Let's get father figure Batman to Damian Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Greatest detective and everything. So he's looking for an actor that can do all these probably things when it comes down to it. This is interesting. Now I understand why it's taking maybe a minute for this to actually be confirmed on who's going to be playing Batman, because he's looking for an actor that can do a little bit more when it comes to versatility, when it comes to playing this DC comic book character. I really hope it works out, because honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing the Batman the Brave and Bold in theaters. And also I'm looking forward to the Elseworld Batman movie, the sequel to the Batman Part 1. Part 2, I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, I just hope things work out, and I just hope that it's another solid movie, because you have to remember, this is DC's baby, and they're precious. When it comes down to it, Batman is their favorite, all right? But it's the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, do you agree or disagree on why it's difficult for them to find a Batman for the Brave and Bold movie? It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting and engaging with me, liking the videos because you enjoy the videos, sharing it so I get out that YouTube algorithm, and also subscribing because I'm trying to grow the community. It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys, and I'm out. Thanks for watching the channel. The blur from the middle of the map, it'll blur Matic 365.